My name is Anil Bharath. I'm a reader at Imperial College London, and I work with the Data Science Institute, where I'm on the research board. My interest in this conference is that I think there is a tremendous potential around the use of data for the formation of policy, both at a large national level and also at a local government level. So I'm fascinated by the potential use of data, and that includes the use of data for things like healthcare. The conference has been great, so the talks that I've attended have been quite interesting, spanning a range of topics from policy surrounding the use of data that belongs to the public, but also the techniques for harvesting data and making use of that for policy decisions, such as in transport and also in network management. So this is communications network management. Well, I think one of the things that's missing is, at the moment in the UK, is kind of a coherent network that is able to speak about the issues regarding the use of data, public data. I think there's a lot of potential for data that's gathered from mobile phones, from shopping services and so on, to be used for public good, to be used to improve services to the consumer. At the same time, one always wonders, well, where does my data end up? Who owns my data? And do I get the benefits that my data are providing to, let's say, a company? Do some of the benefits that a company gets, that commercial organizations get, return to me? I don't mind company X using my data if I get a return on it in some form. And the nature of that return could be something as simple as saving me time, so that when I do a search around some topic, I actually get information that's relevant to me and relevant to my needs. So if my data can improve the services around search, around research, that benefit me, then I'm quite happy. So I guess it depends on how the data is used and whether I get some benefit. So there are some places in Europe where the weight of garbage that you produce each week is measured. And that sort of level of measurement of what I consider to be private data is, I think, intrusive. So it depends entirely on how that's used. I mean, if it's used to send me a bill because I produce more rubbish than my neighbor, then I'd be really concerned. If it's used to optimize the, let's say, the pickup of garbage over a very large region or fairly large cell within my neighborhood, then I'm quite happy to allow that data to be used. There is a benefit to having a network like this, and I think it's sharing an understanding of how data can be used and how data can be misused. And then when collectively we feel that data is not being used for the public good, then we can do something about it in a coherent way. We can have a coherent voice. I think that's really important. The other aspects that I think are really of interest in this network are bringing together providers of algorithms, providers of network services, and possibly eventually providers of things like cloud services, together with government agencies and academics. I think there's real benefit there to sort of, again, share knowledge, share best practice, and actually move forward in a sensible way.